So what's going on, man? How you been?
Been good. What about you?
Good, good, man. Just working the business and making some things happen. So you saw the ad, right?
Yes, I did, and I was just wondering how you guys work.
Yeah, I mean the video what you saw is pretty much what we do. Basically taking items from suppliers like Amazon, and initially it's Amazon, then down the road a bit it's Walmart.com and Overstock and some major retailers that you've heard of, and basically just teach you very systematically how to copy these items over, copy pictures and titles, descriptions, put little twists on them. It's very systematic. List the items on eBay and then sell basically for profit. Mark it up, cover your fees, cover your profit, and it's as big as you want to make it.
So you just have to resell them.
Yeah, you're taking items from one supplier, one retailer, and listing them on eBay. So you don't own any of it. It's a drop shipping model. So you're not out buying things. You're not tying up inventory. You're not warehousing anything. You don't actually own it, which is good. You don't want to own it. You don't want all those headaches. And once it sells, you turn around and the money goes in your PayPal account. And once it sells, you turn around and go to the supplier, which a lot of times will be Amazon in the beginning, and you'll purchase it and then ship it to the buyer. And it's really that simple. That video you saw of Roger, doing that, showing you what he was doing, that's exactly what we do. You saw that kind of in real time, and it's just a matter of scaling it up. There's huge titanium power sellers that have thousands and thousands and thousands of items that are making. I know people personally. My own business partner in this out in Boston that does $12,000-$13,000 a month in this. And there's people that do $100,000 a month. There's people that do $100 a month. It's really depending on what you want to do and how big you want to take it. But the main thing is it's a very true work-at-home business. It's not MLM. We're not out doing parties and nutritionals and skincare. There's no recruiting to it if you don't want to. There's something you don't have to do. You could just strictly just buy and sell, list and sell. And so, that's in a very, I don't want to say simplistic, but that's really what it is. And, so let me ask you, Emmanuel, so, you saw the ad, you saw the video, what did you like best about what you saw? I mean, what caught your attention on this?
Well, to be honest, I thought it was a scam when I first saw it.
Oh, yeah. And you thought it was a scam. Why? I mean, why do you say that?
Because I don't know if you heard about the MCA thing.
Yep, MCA. Yeah, I'm familiar with them.
Yeah, I thought it was the same thing.
Yeah, that's an MLM. That's basically a recruiting model. And here's the problem. I don't know if you've done any businesses like this before or like that. And I have, and I've made a lot of money. My wife and I broke 6 figures in MLM. So we know how to do those things. But here's the problem is a lot of people, they can't recruit. They can't prospect and recruit. They don't have the skills. They don't take the time to develop the skills, or it's just not something that they can do. And there's nothing wrong with that. And what you saw with DSD, the Dropship Dominations, what our company is called, what you saw is we don't have that piece. You don't have to go out and recruit people and sponsor people. You can simply copy and paste pictures, titles, descriptions from one supplier, one retailer to another without having to make those phone calls and do presentations and send the video. You don't have that piece in this business. So I don't want to downplay MLM or network marketing like MCA, because they're legit businesses. Like I said, my wife and I have made 6 figures from doing those businesses. We do it well, but the problem is, less than 3% of the population can go out and recruit people. It's very hard, and it's one thing to recruit somebody, but it's another thing to keep them in the business and keep them active and to duplicate. That's a whole other matter. So, and there's nothing wrong with that, but this is not that. So, I mean, so that was that kind of what drew you to it, was the fact that, just it's the business of buying and selling and that sort of thing, or what exactly did you like about it?
Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is be at home, like selling, and I really like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I do. I do this full time from my home, and I don't, like I said, I don't leave, and I don't door knock and go to shows and product parties and all that kind of stuff. It's I sit behind my computer and something that will teach you is how to locate items on like Amazon. It's very, very easy. I can teach you that in 3 minutes, how to locate items that are selling, that are hot, and simply relist them on eBay and sell for profit. So do you have any familiarity with eBay, Amazon, PayPal? Have you done stuff with? Have you bought anything from those like eBay or Amazon?
Yeah, I split buying all the time.
Good. Okay, so you've got some familiarity. Do you have a PayPal account active or whatever?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Well, dude, you're way ahead of the game. You understand eBay, Amazon. When I came in, I didn't have a PayPal account. I had bought from eBay. I'd never sold I'd never sold an item. I'd never done anything on Amazon.com, and that was maybe 8-9 months ago. So, I mean, what you have right now is ahead of me. I mean, so you have more knowledge. You understand the model. You've got a PayPal account. I had none of that stuff, and we do quite well with this. So, let me ask you this, Emmanuel. What just from what you've seen so far on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you have no interest, 10 being you're very interested, you're ready to go, where would you rate yourself 1 to 10 right now?
I am at 10 right now.
10, okay. Well, dude, if you're a 10, to me it sounds like you're ready to get started.
Well, I'm ready, but I just want to know what we need. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to buy?
Okay. So this is how it's going to happen. That video I sent you, at the very bottom there was a box that said join now or start now. I think it said join now. You would go to that video, you'd click the box, it's $20, and here's how it works. I'm going to be very transparent with you. It's $20. $10 of that goes to the company because they have a platform of, we have live webinars, training. You're going to get 19 video modules. So I'm going to have you watch those videos first. They're not very long. They're 4 or 5 minutes each. Maybe 9 minutes is the longest one. And you're going to see systematically, it's going to teach you, along with my help, how we list the items, like how we list it. What do you look for? How do you title something? How to price it. And the pricing is very simple. So I don't want you to get overwhelmed by it because obviously you've already got some eBay, Amazon knowledge, so you understand how things are priced, and I'm going to help you with that. But $10 is going to go to me, and that's basically like you're going to have my support. And like I said, I do this full time, and we've made a lot of money. We've sold thousands of, I don't say thousands, we've sold a lot of items. So we know what we're doing. Plus I'm connected with other top sellers. So I buy a lot of programs that teach me little tips and tricks. I can be able to pass that down to my team, people that I'm working with. So you're going to have my support. So it's going to be $20, and then from there we'll log you into your back office. We'll send you to the modules. You'll watch your training video modules. I'll have you watch 1 live webinar, and then from there I'm going to help you get started. Basically, get on the phone or a Skype call, or we might log in through our computers through a software, through Bridgeware or TeamViewer or something, and I'm going to kind of walk you through it. Now, let me ask you this, how long have you had your PayPal account? I mean, you've had it for a while, is it active?
For like 7 years.
Oh, okay. So more than likely what's going to happen is when you sell something, your funds are going to be available to you immediately, so you're not going to have to wait. I don't know that until you get set up, but if you've got a PayPal account that long, you're active in eBay, you've bought some items, you're probably going to already be in, as long as you're in good standing, you're going to have an immediate availability of your money. So in other words, if you listed this vacuum cleaner right here, you sold it for $70, but it was $45 on Amazon, you'd pay the $45. The difference, you'd have some PayPal and eBay fees of about, I don't know, $7, $8, $10, but the difference would be your profit. You would have availability to those funds instantaneously. You wouldn't have to wait. Now, as long as you were in good standing before, you'd bought some items, you had a PayPal account, you had good standing, you won't be a problem. But the biggest thing, dude, is that for you to understand is that I'm here, that I'm going to support you. I take this very seriously. I've been doing this a while. This is my primary business. We do some other things. This is mainly what we do, and I've helped quite a few people. So as you get into it, we'll get you buying. Well, not buying. I keep saying buying. We'll have you selling some items, start making some money, and then we'll introduce you to some of the other levels, some of the other training levels that'll help you to teach you how to buy more expensive items for bigger profits. Because if you sell an item that costs $300 or $400, there's much more margin there for profit than there is for an item that costs $26, for example. If you have an item that costs $10, $12, there's not as much room for profit. But in the other levels, we're going to teach you how to buy, how to locate from other suppliers, furniture, gun safes, all kinds of stuff from Walmart, Sam's Club. We'll teach you that. You'll be able to make much more money. When you get into those levels, you start getting to where you're making a couple $100s a day. And I know it sounds hokey. I know this is all kind of new to you, but I'm telling you with 100% accuracy, for someone that's done that and made that kind of money, it's completely doable. 100% doable. Now, I want to be clear. You're not going to come in tonight and make $10,000 next week. It's not one of those deals. You're going to have to go through your videos, start out. We'll start you out in baby steps, get some items listed, sell 5 or 10 items, make some money, and then we'll slowly teach you and get you up to speed on some of the bigger profit items and how to work with other retailers, like Overstock, Walmart, Cabela's, NFL Shop, Sears.com. Other suppliers will teach you how to do that. But yeah, man. I've got people from all walks of life working with me. What kind of money would you, so let's just say part-time, very part-time for you right now. I'm just going to assume part-time. What kind of money would you need to make on a monthly basis for this to be worth your time on a part-time basis?
At least, for a part-time, at least like $1,500 a month.
Okay, so $1,500 a month. And let me ask you, so how many hours a week right now, how many hours a week do you have right now to dedicate to this to make $1,500 a month?
At least 50 hours.
50? 50?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Wow. So you got a lot of time on your hands. That's okay. Good. And how many months, let's say how many months, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, how many months would you take? How many months would you dedicate, with working 50 hours a week to earn $1,500? In other words, if you're working, let's just say you're working 40 hours a week at this, which is way more than you'll ever have to. Let's just say you're working 40 hours. How many months would you work to clear $1,500 a month? 1 month, 2 months, 5 months? What would it be worth to you? How many months?
Like a month.
Okay. So roughly 30 days. So I'm going to be honest with you, that would be a little bit of a stretch. If you're working 40 hours a week, only because it's brand new, you've got to establish some seller credibility to eBay. If you're brand new, if you were to put in 40 hours a week, I would say realistically, if you were doing everything right, we could get you making, roughly, I would say, to be realistic, in the first, I would say 60 to 70 days, we could probably have you clearing $1,000 a month. If you could do that, would it be worth it?
It would, yeah.
Okay. Well, dude, like I said, man, what you're telling me, the amount of commitment you can do, if you're serious and you're teachable and you allow me to help you, what the numbers, the money you're trying to make, I can certainly help you do that. So, like I said before, to me, man, it sounds like you're ambitious. And you're ready to get started.
Where do we get started? Should I just sign up?
Click on that video. Yeah, hit that video. I sent you that link. Scroll down, and then hit join now, and just put it's just all your basic information: name, address, phone number. You'll put in your credit card or debit card for the $20. Soon as that email comes through, I'll get notification when it comes through. And then what we'll do is, not tonight, because I'm going to hop into bed. I got a long day tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow? What's your schedule like tomorrow? Anytime from 12 o'clock in the afternoon on. I don't get up till my eyes open, which is usually noon.
I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be free the whole day.
Okay, so when you come through tonight, I'm going to send you an email, and then we'll set up a time for about 10 minutes just to log in your back office, get you acclimated, you know, direct you to the training modules, the videos, and I'll get you, let's get you going on that. And you'll probably take, if you were to do it all one shot, you're going to spend probably a couple hours, 2-3 hours, but you can break it up over the next day or two. That's fine. As soon as you're done with those modules, I'll have you watch a webinar, and you'll see this done in real time and exactly how it's done. No BS, no hokiness, no smoke and mirrors. You'll see exactly how it's done, how you will exactly do it, and then I'll get you started. So all there is to do for you, Emmanuel, is hit that join now. Come on in. I'll see the email come through my back office, and then you and I will connect tomorrow afternoon, and we'll get you started.
Sounds good. I'll be here from you soon.
Okay. I'll watch for the email, and then we'll talk tomorrow, buddy.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Okay, you too, man. Thanks for calling. Okay, buddy. All right, guys. There you saw a successful. Wasn't sure how that was going to go, but that was a successful close. I've kind of got my notes here, just like on my prospecting recruiting video you saw. And here, real quick, I know this video is running long, but here's the point. They watched the video. I asked him what he liked best about it. That you could tell the guy's a little bit young, which is fine. That's great. That's that young, ambitious age group. That 18 to 30 is what's exploding right now in our industry. But and I asked him. Number two was I asked him on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 meaning no interest, 10 being you're ready to get started. I asked him what was he, a 1 to 10. He said he's a 10. So I went from 2 to number 5, which was, well, man, you're a 10. It sounds to me like you're ready to get started. And then I stopped talking and I let him answer. And he said, yeah. So he had a couple questions, which is fine. I answered them, let him know that I'm here for his support. And then I went ahead, this was just for the video purposes. I wouldn't have done this if I wasn't recording this, but I went ahead and asked him the other questions, which was, how much money are you wanting to make from this? That was number 2. Number 3 was, how many hours per week? He says he's willing to dedicate up to 50 hours a week, which is way more than he'll have to. He'll find that out, which is great though. He's ambitious. Number 3, how many months he's willing to work to make that $1,500 a month. And his expectation was a little unrealistic. I think it's because he's got the job mentality. So I had to kind of let him know that, hey, that's very doable. We can make it happen, but we're going to start slow. So let's look more of a 60 to 90 day term, which he was absolutely okay with. So I just kind of lead him in the direction I wanted him to go. And I told him, hey, if I'm willing to help you, make $1,000 to $1,500 working 40 hours a week over the next 60 to 90 days, that's is that something, what else do you need to know? Is that something you're ready to do? And he goes, yeah, I'm ready to go. So right now I'm going to wait for his email to come through. And I'm going to do exactly what I did. I'm going to call him up tomorrow, and I'm going to walk him through. And it doesn't matter which business or opportunity you're in. This works for anything, product, service. But I'm going to get him in his back office, walk him through it, get him started on his training, and then I'm going to get him going. And so tomorrow will be Wednesday. If he does what he says he's going to do, I would expect him to be making money by Saturday, maybe Sunday at the latest. If he does what he says he can do, we'll wait and see. But guys, this was the follow-up from my Eric Worre prospecting video. 18,000 views, hundreds of questions. People have been asking me, what about the follow-up? What about the follow-up, Jim? What do you do to follow up? Well, guys, that's exactly what I do, man. And I've got my notes here. I've done this hundreds of times, but I still have my notes. And I hope you got value from it. Feel free to comment, subscribe, hit me up. If you got more questions, I'm here to help you out, guys. There'll be a lot more videos coming. So thanks, guys. Have a good one. Bye now.